Hey everybody, it's Claudia from We're Just Two Sisters, and I am super excited to share with you this absolutely darling little journal that I call Little Darlings. And it is just so precious and so cute. It could be used for a baby book. It could be used as a mother's diary. It would be an awesome baby shower gift or a gift for an expectant grandmother. But it's just so adorable and I'm super excited to show it to you. So let me first show you how big it is. It is 7 inches long by 5.5 inches wide. It has about a 1-inch spine. Let me just measure that. It's right at 1 inches. And it is a hardbound book with lots of embellishments. And as you can see, it's pretty packed with wonderful darlingness. So it has this beautiful pink silk ribbon that just kind of holds it all together. It is removable. You can choose to keep it if you like, or you could replace it with some other type of closure. The cover of this journal is this adorable illustration of this little girl with her teddy bear. It has this old vintage doily with some vintage appliques, flowers here, a little pink heart that, I don't know if you can see, actually has this tiny little safety pin. It's sewn around the edges. The back cover is similar. It has a pocket with this adorable little card and a similar little girl, baby's own soap that is sewn on and has the same appliques, flowers and flowers. This little card slips right down into this pocket. You can see both the little girl's face and the adorable little child riding her tricycle with her puppy. So let's take a look inside. So the inside of this journal is just, again, everything about it is just so adorably childlike and precious. And the inside cover has a pocket, has this little card that says good morning. Journaling space on the back. It has this pretty piece of lace with the 2 little pink bows. On this side, there is a side snippet that is glued onto the page. Has a lot of different elements here: harmony piece, a calendar, little bows, buttons and ribbons. And this little pocket, it's this darling card with the little girl and the bunny with the ABCs on the back. Lots of journaling space, blank pages, writing paper, pockets, tags. Here's a little tablet. Open it up and there's writing space here with quite a few pages. A pocket with this little baby. Just all kinds of fun little surprises that you'll find. This I thought was so cute with the window and the children playing. Lots of different craft paper. Here is a altered paper clip that I've clipped onto this page. As you can see, it has a little pocket, and the pocket has this little card: starlight, starbright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might. And this can go on any page that you choose. I decided to put it right there, but you can move it around to wherever you want it. Pretty illustration. Here's a postcard with a little round element here. This has a piece out of an old vintage children's book, The New Neighbors. And that just goes into the pocket. And she's kind of looking out the window like she's greeting new neighbors. Again, lots of writing space. Here's a little pocket that you can pull this out. Has this beautiful lace trim on it. Cool little picture little baby buttons that are actually sewn on. Inside there's that vintage illustration, a pocket with this little card of the little girl dressing up her dog. I actually purchased a book off of eBay that was just hundreds of these old illustrations. It's amazing what you can find on eBay these days, and even at thrift stores, that a book just kind of calls out my name, and I purchased the book not even really knowing what I'm going to do with it. But then at some point when I'm looking for inspiration for a new journal, oftentimes it's a book that I've purchased that provides that inspiration. And this was one of those. This has two signatures. I'll show you that real quick. As you can see, there's two signatures, the first signature and the second signature here. They are sewn in, and they actually have quite a bit of paper in each signature. Here's a belly band with the little teapots with this darling little journal, little tablet journal that is sewn in on the side. I've glued this little girl to the front of this, and this just has like children's writing paper. Like I said, this journal could be so many different things. It could be a journal for an expectant mother, a grandmother's brag book. It could be a journal for a little girl that just wants to start her first journaling experience. There's lots of places to write. There's lots of additional places to decorate. This little folio has an old receipt, as well as this little Bo Peep card. A little tablet, and it just slides into this pocket here, and the little puppy can hang out the edge there. But as I said, I mean, if it was for a child, there's lots of places where they could write in it. Or you could even take their school papers that they've created for you and glue them to these pages. Here's a pretty pocket that's made out of cloth with some lace sewn on. There's a pocket on the pocket. In there, there's this adorable little tag with the little children playing, and the little girl and her cat. Looks like the cat I used to have. In here, there's a tablet that opens up this way. The tablet has a good morning card. It also has a writing tablet. As you can see here, lots of pages. And it has this little number 3 tab on the side, and that just makes it easier to pull that in and out of the pocket itself. Cute little girl. This is the back side of that little folio, so you can see that that tab is finished on both sides. Here's another little clip, and this clip, and here's one of my hair. I don't really want that. This is adorable, like reminds me of a little Cupid doll. This one is just sewn on the top, as you can see, and I've done a sloppy stitch on purpose. And if you turn it over, you'll see that it's just a writing tablet, but that one can just go right up underneath that clip. And here is the other side of that page, and you'll see that that's yet another altered paper clip that has a little pocket with the ABCs on it. And like I said, those can be moved around. Here's a corner pocket on some really pretty craft paper with this adorable little folio. This has this little girl on the front. It has a tablet that pulls out of this side pocket for more writing. And on this side is a pocket with this little boy who doesn't look too happy about having to do the dishes, and looks like something fell and got broken. So he's a grumpy little fellow. Writing space. Here's a little pocket with a pull-out, little butterfly appliques here. I think she's so cute. This one has a little boy in the bathtub with his bathtub toys. Inside there's a tablet that's attached with a little brad, as you can see, with a little card that says hooray. And it has a little minion paper clip, and on the back is a belly band with another little card in it, which is girls and boys come out to play. And this one also has a tab with a ribbon, again making it easy to pull in and out of the pocket, making it kind of interactive, especially for a child. Cute little card with the little boy at the blackboard. This one has lots of side corner pockets. I don't know why, I just liked them in this one. This is some vintage cloth and this beautiful flower applique, and this card is just absolutely gorgeous. Again, came out of my vintage children's illustrations book that I bought for $5 on eBay. Here's something I've cut out here. It reminds me of when I was a child and my mother used to do my hair. Lots of paper. Here's one that I've sewn around the edges, and I used to do this as a kid. I don't know if any of you had those magic sewing cards that you basically, they already had the pre-punched holes in the cards, and you had this needle that was not really super sharp. It's kind of my first experience with sewing. So here's a little girl who looks like her mother is making her dress. Again, wonderful memories for me because I grew up with a mother who made a lot of our clothing as well as our doll clothes that matched. There's a little swatch of material that I've attached and sewn on here with a little heart-shaped button on that beautiful craft paper. And here's the center of the second signature. Here's a pocket with little children swinging, a little boy and his dog, another little pocket with a tag. I've glued on this adorable little girl and her puppies. Kids with bicycles. Here's another side snippet that I made and attached to the page. What I love about the side snippets is how you can see them I purposefully put them at the edge so that you can see them when you close the book on both sides. Mother's Day card with Easter greetings is an actual real postcard. Fargo, Indiana, from your grandchildren, Mary, Condra, and Delphine. 1 cent is what it costs to send that postcard. You'll find some fun little surprises in my journals. Every once in a while, I definitely like to include some antique pieces, some super vintage ephemera. Sometimes I just make my own, like this one. So that has a little bunny. It has a bookmark that says, Grandma holds a special place in my heart. It has this pretty little pin. And here is yet another little postcard, just time for a note. Postal greetings from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Another adorable pocket, another one of those little hearts with the safety pin. I've added a little ribbon here, a little yarn that matches this yarn with this little girl pointing. Looks like she has an owie on her finger, maybe her kitty bit her. Beautiful pocket here, and these are little angels, little butterfly wings on this one. And this one has a kind of a unique little ribbon at the top where I've sewn it together here on that little ribbon hole. There's another altered paper clip. This one has a little return top insignia here of today's patterns, and also this little card with the children and their pets in this little paper clip. And then there's this piece here that is, I thought was so much fun. What I've done here is have this little girl, and then I had her holding this bouquet of heart-shaped balloons. Inside is yet another piece of that old vintage book. This story is a circus elephant. And then the very last page has a pocket with this little child under the hairdryer. And on this side is a pretty little illustration of the little children doing the laundry, and another side snippet. I made 3 for this one just because I loved them so much. I have a couple of little extras here too. I think I'm going to put this one in. That is the paper dolls. I don't know if you were one that played with paper dolls. I know I sure was. I loved them. But I think I like her on the back. So I'm going to find a fun little spot, maybe right here, to add the paper dolls. And I was going to add this illustration as well, but I think that it could possibly be a duplicate. It is. It's a duplicate of this one, so I am not going to use that one. But again, thank you so much for taking the time to check out this darling, precious little journal that I call Little Darlings. And if you're interested in purchasing it, I'm going to list it on the Etsy shop today. And that's www.we'rejusttwosisters.etsy.com. That's We're Just Two Sisters with the number 2.etsy.com. And come back often to our Etsy shop, because there's always something new to see and new treasures to check out. I'm fortunate to say that things on our Etsy shop sell fairly quickly. So come back and check out what's new and get it while you can. Hope you've been inspired by this, or perhaps can think of someone who this would make the perfect gift for. But again, this is Claudia wishing you a wonderful day, and I hope that you've enjoyed the video and that you come back often.